Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 25 shows us that Shinki is back in at it, or rather they tell us that Shinki is back into his regular position or doing whatever it was that he was doing before his whole life got changed by the Shinju going after them and whatnot. And it's kind of weird because in this current position or in this current situation, I would imagine that Shinki is hell-bent on vengeance, on getting revenge against the Shinjus. For one, trying to kill Gaara, 2, for actually killing Yodo, and 3, for taking him over as like a Shinju, and him actually killing Yodo, and potentially killing Arya as well. So it's kind of like, hey, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fight them, but they're kind of waiting for Gaara to give the go-ahead, you know what I mean? And the way I kind of feel that it might happen is, Gaara wakes up, he tries to start a 5 Kage summon or talk about the issue at hand, at least have a conversation with Shikamaru about what to do next going forward. And the way I feel about it is, his best option is to send Shinki over to help them. As for the Hidden Sand Village, I don't think the Hidden Sand Village is at much risk in the same way that the Hidden Leaf Village is, in the sense that the other Shinju are going after everybody else in the village. So they're going after Sarada, they're going after Himawari, they're going after, who else? Boruto, Kawaki, right? Like, they're at the center of where everybody's going to go to, like, gain something. So I imagine that he might send Shinki over, he might not. Also, it might be beneficial to have 2 people who are turned into Shinju share their experiences, share what they felt or what it was like to be taken over. Now, it's pretty clear, or it could be the case, that they didn't feel anything. It was just kind of like 1 second they were this, then the next they just like, you know, I was going to say knocked out, blacked out. They're blacked out and they don't, the next thing they know, they wake up in Konohamaru's arms, or they wake up in Arya's arms or whatever, you know what I mean? And they realize that, like, what happened? Where am I? What's going on? Is everything okay? That kind of a vibe, you know what I mean? So, there's no telling what kind of, like, long-term effects being in the tree will have. So far, none. Based on what Moegi went through, it's kind of like, oh, she's fine, she's okay. Now, for somebody like Sasuke, who's been in the tree for, like, a couple of years, really, I imagine things might be a little bit different, but who knows? And I'm interested to see what goes on with that. But right now, we have to think about, okay, now how is Shinki going to be incorporated into the story? Like, how is he going to be of any help? And it really feels like there's not going to be... I imagine he's going to come back in some sort of a background role, but any kind of, like, major role he had in the story, or any kind of, like, you know, part of the plot or any storyline involving him, I think it's over now. I think that once he got de-transformed, or he got saved from the divine tree or whatever, I think they're kind of like, all right, we're done. I think we got as much as we're going to get out of Shinki. And, you know, he might be relegated to, like, background, you know what I'm saying? And we'll have to wait and see what they actually do with him, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do have more uses for him, and that's why they were like, it's important for him to get out now so he can come back and actually help out and give some kind of a mental process or whatever. Maybe the other Shinju seeing him again will trigger something in them, you know? Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. And let me know what you guys think. Do you think Shinki coming back is like, oh yeah, he's going to be a big part of the story moving forward? Or like he's going to be a part of the Hidden Leaf Village and the fight that goes on? Or do you think that it's like, no, he had his chance, he transformed into a Shinju, he's probably going to stay in the Sand Village to be monitored, or, you know, to protect the village as necessary, and blah, 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 you know? Personally, I would like to see him come back and help out and to fight. I want to see Gaara and Shikamaru talk in person. I want to see them have like another 5 Kage summit to talk about what they're going through. And, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But until then, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Shinki's going to be involved, not involved? How heavy in the process is he going to be? But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,